Most people walking around today are dealing with a lot of problems that they don't talk about. Deal with a lot of anger that they can't explain. They experience a lot of relationships that fall apart, and they live with this constant feeling inside that something is off, but they don't quite know what it is. And instead of dealing with it, we're told to shut up or push through it and keep going. We get told things like, be a man, handle your business, stop complaining. So that's what we do. But the truth is, that mindset, it's what's slowly destroying us. Because inside of that, here's what actually happens. You don't talk about anything. You don't process anything. You just keep going. And over time, inside of you, this kind of pressure starts to accumulate. And it turns into anger, a short temper. You overthink everything, and lots and lots and lots of trust issues. And it leads you to start pushing away people who actually care about you. And it leads you to holding on to people who bring out the worst in you. You want loyalty, you want real connection, and you want a solid circle, but your actions don't match up with what you want. And you don't even understand why. So you sit there thinking to yourself, why does this keep happening to me? Or why do I keep messing things up? Or why does everything seem to fall apart? And that was my life. And for years, I thought it was everyone else. I thought I just had bad luck with people, bad relationships, wrong environments. But eventually, I had to sit myself down and ask myself something real. What if I'm the common denominator in all of this? And that's not an easy question to ask. Because now you're not blaming people or anything or anyone anymore. Now you're looking in the mirror. And when I did that, I didn't like what I saw. I saw a lot of anger, I saw a lot of pride, and I saw someone who didn't know how to handle his emotions because he was never taught how to. And that's when I started looking back in time, and not just at my recent past, but all the way back to when I was a kid. Because whether people want to admit it or not, your childhood shapes everything about you. It shapes how you think, how you react, how you love, how you trust. And when I started looking at all of this, I started realizing something. There were a lot of things that I went through growing up that I never actually dealt with. I just buried it. And I kept moving. I told myself that dealing with it did not matter, and I told myself to man up. But those moments, they don't just disappear. They stay with you. And they show up later in your life in ways that you don't even recognize. I grew up dealing with things like a father who wasn't there. He was in and out all the time. And he turned into be more like a friend than he was an actual father. I lived in a household where control was at an all-time constant, and where you as an individual didn't really have a voice at all. There were a lot of moments where I felt like I didn't belong anywhere. I felt like I was just there but never fully accepted. And experiences that, at the time, I didn't even realize were affecting me the way that they were. But now, looking back, they shaped how I saw everything. They shaped how I saw the love. They shaped how I handled conflict. Why I got so angry so fast, and why I struggled so hard to trust people. And the crazy part is I didn't even realize I was living with any of this while it was happening. I just kept living, man. I kept running. I was just running from the pain, from the confusion, from everything that I did not understand. But eventually it catches up to you. It always does. So now, I'm at a point in my life where I am done running. I'm going back, I'm facing it, and I'm breaking it down piece by piece. Because if I don't, nothing in my life is ever actually going to change. And I know I'm not the only one dealing with this. So if you're sitting there feeling like something's off, like you're fighting something you can't explain, you're not crazy, I promise. There's a reason for it, and you just haven't faced it yet. So stick with me, because in the next video, I'm going to take you into one of those moments from my childhood that changed how I see the world to this day. And trust me, that's where things are going to start making sense.